Mr. Lamada. He will be starting soon. Oh, story time with Mr. Lamada, where all your dreams come true. Oh, he brings to life your favorite stories with a great big smile. You won't leave lonely. Won't you start all the reading? I just can't wait to be hearing story time with Mr. Lamada. He will be starting soon. Oh, story time with Mr. Lamada, where all your dreams come true. Oh, he brings to life your favorite stories with a great big smile. You won't leave lonely. Won't you start all the reading? I just can't wait to be hearing.
Good morning, and welcome to Storytime. Thank you so much for joining in. And first of all, apologies for coming in late. Computer updates on this back end, and it just took forever. Apologies, and just glad that we're still able to be here together, and I hope that you enjoy the story that we have for you today. And we are bringing back one of the favorites here on Storytime, and this one is from Angela Dalton and Jestenia Southerland, and this one is called Ruby's Reunion Day Dinner, and it's coming right up. And of course, we're reading it with permission of Harper. Thank you so much for allowing us to share such wonderful books here on Storytime. Yes, indeed, Ruby's Reunion Day Dinner coming right up. How are you doing today? I hope you're well wherever you're joining wherever you're joining us from. And of course, too, I hope that we haven't impacted your morning too much with our lateness, our tardiness. I hope that you're still able to do whatever that you've been planning to do, and just have a wonderful day. Thank you so much for joining in here on Storytime. Absolutely love it that we're here together, and you know what it is. Our preparations are up and running. We're almost there. December 9th is happening, the Social Justice Children's Book Holiday Fair. So please make a date with us. If you cannot be here live, try to make some time to join us in for the live stream, of course, that will be happening. We can be here in person, that is. So please join us for the live stream that will be happening on the Storytime platforms. And that link is already up, so get ready for that one. And set an alert. Let you know that it will be happening. Thank you so much for joining us here on Storytime to let you know when it starts. I am so glad that we're here together. And of course, we have a wonderful lineup to enjoy this week. Many great books. And today we do have one, Ruby's Reunion Day Dinner. Get ready for that one. And then tomorrow we round off the week with para todos. Thank you so much for joining us here on Storytime. And let your friends know where it is happening. Emerson Elementary Social Justice Children's Book Holiday Fair is happening. Thank you so much for joining us here on Storytime. Good morning to you. How are you doing today out in sunny Kentucky? Morning ingredients. Yes, indeed. Thank you so much for joining in. Kathy, Keith, good morning to you. Harry, and of course, good morning to you as well, Megan. Thank you so much for joining us here on Storytime. I hope that you enjoy the story that we have for you today. Thank you for being here. And I will not hold you up much longer. We'll get ready for our story, and I'll catch you on the other side of these 2 short breaks. Thank you so much for joining us here on Storytime.
Hello, my name is Kamaria Lofton. I'm the creator and author of the Kids Love Oakland book series, and you are watching Storytime with Mr. Lamada.
I'm Meenal Patel, and I am an artist, designer, and the author and illustrator of Priya Dreams of Marigolds and Masala, and you are watching Storytime with Mr. Lamada.
Yes, indeed. Thank you so much. Welcome back. And yes, that was Kamaria Lofton, creator of the Kids Love Oakland series. It's beautiful books if you want to learn a little bit about the city of Oakland and just living in the Bay. Definitely books to check out. And she has amazing books, including this one right here, Oakland Baby, she did that one as well. So please check them out, support them. And I know they've been there at the Social Justice Children's Book Holiday Fair many, many times. And might not be there this year, but we hope that they are. Thank you so much for joining in. And of course, another one of the Social Justice Children's Book Holiday Fair family is Minal Patel. And we've read most recently, for sure, Priya Dreams of Marigolds and Masala, and they brought us that one. So lots and lots to look forward to at this Social Justice Children's Book Holiday Fair. Thank you so much for joining in. Please get ready, get comfortable, get cozy. We're about to get started with our book for today, Ruby's Reunion Day Dinner. This one is written by Angela Dalton and illustrations by Jestenia Southerland, and we are reading it with permission of Harper. Thank you so much for allowing us to share such wonderful books here on Storytime. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Here we go with our story. Ruby's Reunion Day Dinner. Does your family have this tradition? Ruby's Reunion Day Dinner, written by Angela Dalton, illustrated by Jestenia Southerland, and we're reading it with permission of the publishers, Harper, an imprint of HarperCollinsPublishers. There we go. Another one of those dedications I thought we should read today. It says, for my mama, thank you for teaching me that the food you make and share should always be served with a side of love. Oh, I love that. And to my family, says Jestenia Southerland, whose support and delicious meals are invaluable. Yeah, I hope that that message resonates for us as well, right? So to all of you out there. Talk about ingredients, right? Grocery bags rustle, pots and pans clatter, and the room quakes with laughter as my family gathers in Grammy and Pop-Pop's kitchen to make Reunion Day dinner. Oh. And not just any dinner, a soul food dinner. Oh. If you're anywhere near the Bay, you know Lena's is a good spot for some amazing soul food. So check it out. Every auntie, uncle, and cousin has a special something they cook and share once a year. What Daddy calls their signature dish. Everyone but me. Oh. Mama, I ask, what can I make this year? What do you have in mind, baby? I shrug. Oh. What can Ruby make? You sure you're big enough to help a little bit? Asked Auntie Billy, teasing me. I'm sure, I say, but I'm not. You think of something. Mama pecks my forehead with a kiss and gets back to her staring. You will think of something. I watch my family bustle about and think, there has to be something that's just right for me. Peering over the counter, I see Mama's gooey peach cobbler bubbling up. The sides of her favorite baking dish, the golden crispy crown of Daddy's perfect mac and cheese, the streaky unmixed layers of Grammy's hush puppy butter. Aww. Can I mix the batter, Grammy? I ask. Why, this mixer is bigger than you, little bit. Next year, baby, next year. Oh, poor Ruby. She just wants to help. Wandering to the stove, I hear, The crack and sizzle, wandering to the stove, I hear the crack and sizzle of the chicken and catfish frying up in Pop-Pop's iron skillet, the sharp whistle of red beans boiling in Uncle Mop's pressure cooker, the slow bubbling of collard greens simmering in Auntie Patty's large stock pot. Oh, I want to be there. Sounds delicious. Can I stir the greens, Auntie Patty? I ask. Stove's still hot. You might hurt yourself. Next year, a little bit. Next year. Oh, it's true though. The stove can get pretty hot. Sneaking sniffs around the food table, I smell the sugary scent of marshmallows melting on top of Cousin Irene's sweet candied yams. The spicy perfume of cloves from Uncle Red's glazed maple ham. The reek of onions, the reek of onions Uncle G's preparing to fry. They may be tasty, but they sure do stink. Can I help cut onions, Uncle G? I look up to his face. I know, I sigh. Maybe next year. Yeah. Oh. Wow. Look at all that food. Oh, I hope you find something, Ruby. My mouth waters as I head outside, just thinking about the zing of Angelina's pickled okra, that crunch when you bite them. The tang of Cousin Titi's homemade hot sauce that stings my tongue just right. The perk of sweet juice from Auntie Billy's grilled corn. Oh my goodness. Ah, yum. Yes, my mouth is watering too. I sit on the back steps, head bowed, shoulders slouched. Whew, kitchen's hot, but the grill out here is hotter, says Auntie Billy, wiping the sweat trickling down her brow as she turns the meats and veggies. Yep, the kitchen's hot, but the grill out here is hotter. But sitting outside, that's when I see it. The perfect job for me. What is it? What is it? Auntie Billy, I say, running up to her. Now, little bit, you know you're too young to mess with this grill. Not that, I say, pointing behind her. That! What could it be? What could it be indeed? Yes, yes, indeed. What could it be? Did she find the perfect ingredient? Whoa, what's there? Is it a dog? What is Ruby pointing at? What do you think? What is it that Ruby sees? It is a beautiful page, though. Beautiful spread. I love that page. Picking lemons, so yellow they make my eyes squint. I press and roll them hard to loosen the juice before Uncle G helps me cut and squeeze them. Oh. Then I measure the just right scoop of brown sugar to make a lemonade tart enough to pucker my lips into a heart shape. Aw. This could be the perfect ingredient. Let's see how it goes. Oh, look at Ruby's face. I love it. After letting it chill in the fridge, I place my jar on the table next to the rest of our reunion day dinner. Looks like you found your signature dish, Daddy says, as he and my family drink with sweet relief from the heat. Yay, look at that. After all that busy and hot, doesn't it Some cold lemonade sounds just perfect. You outdid yourself with this lemonade, Ruby, Auntie Billy says between her slurps. You promise to make it again next year? I smile, hearing her say my real name. Yes. And it'll be even better, I say. Oh, love it. Yes, you outdid yourself this year. Oh, there's Ruby. And that is the end of our story. Thank you so much for joining in today. This one comes to us from Angela Dalton and, of course, Jestenia Southerland. And we know that Angela Dalton will be with us at the Social Justice Children's Book Holiday Fair. So come on out and join in and have your copies signed as well. I'll be right back.
Hi, friends. I hope you're enjoying today's story on Storytime with Mr. Lamada. I know I am. My name is Angela Dalton, and I'm the author of picture books, including If You Look Up to the Sky, Show the World, and Ruby's Reunion Day Dinner, all of which you can hear Mr. Lamada read right here on Storytime with Mr. Lamada. I hope you continue to enjoy today's story, and I hope to see you soon. Okay, bye.
Thank you so much for joining in Storytime. Welcome back. Beautiful, beautiful book from Angela Dalton. Beautiful story. And I hope that, I know that it's coming up. It's holiday season, right? Like so many things happening, people gathering. I hope that you get to have that love as well with your loved ones at some time with them. Or indeed, if you prefer to spend some time alone, well, I hope that you get to enjoy that too, right? Because we know that people have different needs, different wants. So thank you so much for joining us here on Storytime. And I hope that you're able to still say hello to a few friends around this time. Just check in on somebody. And thank you so much for joining us here on Storytime. Ruby's Reunion Day Dinner. Beautiful book. Thank you so much for joining in. Thank you, Angela Dalton and Jestenia Southerland, for bringing us this wonderful book. And I hope that you enjoyed it, and we hope to bring it back here to Storytime many, many times. Thank you for being a part of the Storytime family, and of course, for always bringing your amazing energy here to Storytime. Once again, apologies for coming in late today. Clicked on a few update buttons, and of course, those took a little bit longer than anticipated. But we're here, and thank you for joining in. Remember, too, that if you miss Storytime Live, you can always join in for the recording at 11 a.m. Pacific time when the rerun of the morning episode will be. So please do join in. Or, of course, at your convenience, at any time that works best for you at storytimewithmrlimada.com, at Storytime with Mr. Limada on Facebook and YouTube. So please do join us on all those platforms. And of course, follow us on Instagram and see what else is coming here to Storytime. Thank you indeed for being here, friends. Much love from me. Appreciate each and every one of you. And one more time to everybody that was with us here live. Well, apologies again for starting late, but thank you for being here. Ari, appreciate you out there in sunny Kentucky today. Thank you so much for joining in. And then, of course, we do send our love to you as well, Megan, and of course, Kathy. Thank you so much for joining us here on Storytime. And to everybody else that is joining us later on for the recordings, well, nothing but love for you. We hope that you have a wonderful rest of the day. We hope you've had a beautiful day at whatever time that you're listening to this story. And of course, that you're tuning in to Storytime. We just send you lots of hugs and hope that you are well. Thank you so much for joining us here on Storytime. I will see you again tomorrow when we're back to round up this week. And we will be bringing you a very special story. This one is called Whoa, from Alejandra Domenzain, and it is another bilingual Spanish-English book, so please do check it out. And a powerful story in here about immigration, and I cannot wait to read that again here on Storytime. Thank you so much for joining us, and this has been Storytime for today. And remember too that Alejandra Domenzain will also be there at the Social Justice Children's Book Holiday Fair with us at Emerson on December 9th, and she is also part of the planning committee for that event. So please do join us. You know where the party will be. Emerson Elementary, 4803 Lawton Avenue in Oakland. So please do join us out there. Thank you so much for being here with us today, and I hope that you enjoyed it. There'll be music, there'll be fun, there'll be books, there'll be raffles, there'll be so many things that will be happening. Come on out and join in this fun. Thank you for being here today. This has been story time on this lovely Thursday morning. I hope that it is a beautiful day indeed for you as well. I hope to see you here tomorrow. That is the plan. Oh, the powers be. Inshallah, we're back here tomorrow at 6 a.m. Pacific time. Much love from me. Oh, I really appreciate this space, being here with you all. Have a wonderful, wonderful day. Bye-bye.
Story time with Mr. Lamada. He will be starting soon. Oh, story time with Mr. Lamada, where all your dreams come true. Oh, he brings to life your favorite stories with a great big smile. You won't leave lonely. Won't you start all the reading? I just can't wait to be hearing story time with Mr. Lamada. He will be starting soon. Oh, story time with Mr. Lamada, where all your dreams come true. Oh, he brings to life your favorite stories with a great big smile. You won't leave lonely. Won't you start all the reading? I just can't wait to be hearing time with Mr. Lamada. He will be starting soon. Oh, story time with Mr. Lamada, where all your dreams come true. Oh, he brings to life your favorite stories with a great big smile. You won't live lonely. Won't you start all the reading? We just can't wait to be hearing. Brings to life your favorite stories with a great big smile. You won't live lonely. Won't you start all the reading? We just can't wait to be hearing